Login, Chang'o, goddess of the moon.
And nothing's missing, money or credit cards. And the car's in the driveway.
I don't think this is the kind of guy who gets lost.
What would you say if I told you that the reconstruction is about 800 grams lighter than the original? He smashed a priceless statue and then he disappeared. And now we find out that he took something with him.
I found the Gorgos stone.
Gorgos was a trickster god. The story goes that the gods banded together and trapped him within a stone.
Alex, you've got to come see this.
Man, it feels so real. Like you could just reach in and grab something. You mean you can see me?
Everything. That's what it is. You're not in the past, you're in a myth.
Well, if it doesn't exist, then how did I get here?
Something like this must have been what happened to Dad.
You know, Detective, something happened to my husband. He didn't sell off some artifact and head for Aruba.
Seize him now!
Are you in there, Dad? Because if you are, we're not going to stop looking until we find you.
Look, it's not some video game from some big screen PC, okay? It's real in there.
Ow.
2 more. Are you doing this at home every night like we said?
Some.
The mouth lies. The muscles don't. Busy with school lately?
Well, not so much school, just things. I have a life, you know.
Inside the computer? It's not good for anyone to spend too much time chatting at the keyboard, you know? If you don't do your exercises every night, you might as well not be doing them.
Well, if I could do this by myself every night, I wouldn't be here.
Hello, Alex. Can I come in?
My mother's not home.
Well, then let's just us talk.
Your insurance company is already suing us. What more do you want?
The university didn't have a choice about that.
We could lose our house.
I know. I'm sorry. This doesn't have to be a fight. We want the same thing. We repaired the statue.
That's why you're here?
What would you say if I told you that the reconstruction is about 800 grams lighter than the original?
My father is not a thief.
But you see how it looks. He smashed a priceless statue and then he disappeared. And now we find out that he took something with him. What do you think people will say?
People say a lot of stuff.
They're gonna say that he did it for money, and we both know that that's not true. I think he found something. Matt gets involved in his work. He forgets. He forgets that I've worked with him for 6 years. I should be a part of this.
You think he's not missing? You think I know how to get in touch with him?
I think before this thing goes any further, someone needs to remind him that we are supposed to be a team.
On top of blaming Dad for breaking that thing, now they're gonna start saying he stole whatever was inside it. He ran off with some gold nugget or something.
But we know that's not what happened.
Well,
What did Mom say when you told her?
well, she got really quiet, and then she went for a drive.
Oh, she lost it.
Yep.
Barbara's gonna keep digging, you know.
Oh, I'd bet on it.
So are we gonna do this?
I'm just not so crazy about going in there again. See what monster's waiting for me this time.
But if Dad's in there...
If Dad's in there, then let's hope he didn't meet up with the Minotaur.
Look, I'm scared too, but we can't just do nothing. All we know is that there's this door to another world and our father vanished through it.
And some guy named Gorgos might know what happened to him.
That's another thing. I haven't found anything about Gorgos in any of my sources online. If he's a mythological creature, he's one that's so old that all of his stories have been forgotten. It seems that if we want to find anything out, we have to try it again ourselves.
Well, that's really easy for you to say. Sorry.
So not everything scanned in was on loan. Some Dad collected himself. Stone Bowls, room 2. When Dad started building the database, he scanned in all the stuff he'd picked up over the years. See? It's a scan of this old stone shard.
So you think that's gonna help me to find Dad?
Well, I think it's worth a shot. At least we know it's something he cared about.
What if it doesn't happen the same way this time? I mean, what if I can't get back?
I think I might have that part figured out. Last time, you went in when you touched that gold Dionysus pendant, right? And when you touched it on the other side, you came back.
I got that.
So get this. Take this with you. If anything over there gets too hairy, you just reach in, touch it, and zap, you're back.
Okay. Here goes nothing.
Dad's sandwich.
What did I do? What did I do?
You didn't do anything.
Look at me, I'm covered in blood.
That wasn't you, it's whoever you're filling in for.
God, it's freezing. Where am I, in Iceland?
Could be Norway. According to Dad's database, that stone bowl was a Viking artifact.
Speaking of that bowl, Cleo.
I know. I'm sorry, it's here.
Yeah, that's a giant help.
I should have realized. Dad was holding that sandwich when he disappeared, but it didn't go with him. You can't take anything with you.
We are either in Norway or San Francisco. I think the screaming came from over there. I guess I'll go check it out. This is crazy.
What do you mean?
Last time I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I just touched the screen, and I was Theseus in a bull ring.
I know.
So I've got to be completely crazy for trying this again. Winding up in who knows where. I mean, I don't even know who I am or what I'm supposed to be doing.
You're looking for Dad. He's got to be in there somewhere.
Hello? It can't be. Dad!
Dad?
Valley. He's all right.
What happened?
It's not your fault, son. We play the parts the gods write for us. Nothing else could have happened. Nothing else ever shall.
This is awful. How did this happen? What's going on?
The will of the gods.
The will of the gods? What does that mean?
This is your father's punishment. If I wasn't here to hold this bull, the snake's venom would burn him in constant torment.
Let me get rid of that thing.
You can't.
I got pretty good aim.
The gods put it there. It's magical. It won't be destroyed.
Okay, I found some stuff on Viking mythology. That's Loki, Norse god of, I don't know, con artists.
How do you wind up here?
Checking. The gods turned his son Vali, that's you, into a wolf. And he killed his brother Narvi, and they used his entrails as the chains.
Why?
They had to blame somebody. They chose your father.
That's not right.
That's how it is. You know how people are.
Yeah. They'd rather blame somebody they liked and trusted rather than admit they don't know what happened. I'm gonna get you out of this.
Let it be, Valley.
Break.
Now do you see why I hold this? To catch as much venom as I can. It's our fate.
That's Sigyn, Loki's wife, your mother.
There's gotta be a way out of this.
You'll lie here forever. I'll hold this bowl forever.
Somebody made these chains. Somebody can unmake them.
It would take Thor's hammer.
No! I already lost a son. I won't lose another.
But it can break anything.
I'll do it. Just tell me where he is.
Across the Rainbow Bridge to Asgard.
Yes. Go get that hammer. I can't wait to see what happens.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Is that Mom on the phone?
You'll never guess where she just was.
It's not Norway. I'm not impressed.
She had a chat with Barbara Fraser.
Oh, great. You don't think she told her anything, do you?
Well, she doesn't know anything to tell.
Good thing. Mom is probably the worst liar in the world.
But I hate not being able to tell her the truth.
You know she would never let us do this.
I know. So do you know where you're going?
Well, Loki's wife told me to cross the Rainbow Bridge to Asgard. No jokes, please.
Okay. Asgard is one of the 9 worlds in Norse mythology. It's the kingdom of the gods. Midgard is where the men live. Helheim is the realm of the dead, and Utgard is where the giants live.
Okay, I get the picture. Now, what about the Rainbow Bridge?
Not a lot of detail on that.
Great. Now what do I do? Whoa. You think there's a pot of gold around here somewhere?
Halt! Who goes there?
Okay, we are not in Kansas anymore.
That's Heimdall, the white god. He guards the entrance to Asgard.
Who goes there?
Valley.
Valley? Son of Loki?
Yes, that's me.
What brings you to Asgard?
I'm looking for Thor.
He's in a foul mood today. What do you want him for?
I need his help. To free my father.
You're Loki's son, all right. You can always get a laugh out of me. Are you serious? Thor put him in the cave, and he's not going to let him out anytime soon.
Any suggestions, then?
Did you bring any grog? Loki could charm the gold out of a dwarf. Maybe you have your father's gift.
That was wild. Check out the geography in this place, man. Land of the gods.
I don't know if this is such a good idea. Maybe Thor isn't your best bet for help.
Maybe he's the only one that can help.
Well, it's not like you owe Loki anything.
Did you ever think, if I'm Valley, maybe Loki's not Loki?
You think he's Dad?
I think he's somebody's dad. Just do me a favor. Look these guys up. I know what Thor's so ticked off about. Cleo?
I'm looking. Sheesh.
Oh, yeah. Just go get Thor. No problem. Like the God of Thunder has nothing better to do. I'm sure the God of Thunder isn't gonna drive his hammer through my skull when he finds out why I came.
Refill! Now! Valley? You came here? To my home? Out! Leave us alone! You crazy kid! Come, drink with me, Valley. Nectar of the gods.
Hey, guess what? Turns out Thor and Loki were friends.
Oh, really? Thanks.
You're welcome. A toast to lost gods.
Okay. Thor's the son of Odin, king of the gods. He's the strongest god. He protects Asgard and the Aesir. That's the good guys. Loki's not exactly one of them. Odin kind of adopted him. They all used to travel together, have adventures, guy stuff. Hey, maybe you play the nostalgic card here.
Well, it's worth a shot. To Loki!
To Loki! A great friend!
You miss him, huh?
He was like my right arm. I never would have made it out of that nest of giants at Utgard without his fast talk. And then there was a time my hammer got stolen. Would you believe? Where's my hammer? To this day, I don't know how it happened. Father! I'm the only one that can lift that hammer without these gloves. Loki!
Whoa.
I can't see you, Valley. You weren't there that day.
Yeah, but how can he?
This has already happened.
It's weird.
You can say that again. It's weird.
Yes, exactly.
No, it's weird with a Y. It's a concept in Norse mythology about the inevitability of things. That what happens is, whether it happens in the past or in the future.
We play the parts the gods write for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Then and now. Father! Loki! Where's my hammer?
Freya, lend me your falcon cloak and I'll fly across the 9 worlds and find it.
To get Thor's hammer back, I'll lend you any cloak I have.
In 9 beats of my wings, I'll return. Congratulate me! Or not. I found your hammer. Thrym, Lord of Jotunheim, buried it 8 leagues deep in the earth. Why? The only way that he'll return it is if Freya marries him.
Right then, get your veil, let's go.
Way to smooth talk the lady, big guy.
Our lives were at stake. She said she would give me any cloak she had to save my hammer.
I will give you anything I own, but I won't marry Thrym.
Yes, and without my hammer, we'll be overrun like frost giants. See? He knows.
Yeah, that's 2 votes. You and you.
I think I have an idea.
Oh, the mighty Thor is no man's pride. Okay, so I should have known better than to fall for that. He'll pay for making me do this!
We're just doing this to protect Asgard and the other gods. You're just pretending to be Freya until Thrym gives back your hammer. You make a beautiful bride. I could marry you myself.
Do you think so?
And give you my hammer.
He always got the better of me. I could never keep up when he started talking smart.
Never had a problem with that?
No. I liked him being smart, but he liked me being strong. That's the way it is. Always was.
Weird.
Seemed normal to us. Now watch. This is where it gets good.
Mom's here. And Dick Tracy's waiting. I gotta get down there. I'll be right back.
The gentle Freya eats like a man among us.
In her eagerness to come to my Lord Thrym to be married, she did not stop to eat for 8 days.
You see? Smart.
Well then, I'll not keep the lady waiting. Bring Thor's hammer and put it in my bride's lap. Let's get this deal signed. Let's get this wedding started. The gentle Freya's eyes burn as brightly as a warrior's on the eve of battle.
In her eagerness to arrive, she did not stop to sleep for 8 nights on the road.
And she won't on the 9th. It takes 4 men to carry that hammer. Only Thor can wield it barehanded.
How right you are! And this is my hammer! My hammer! My hammer!
Stop! It's me, Loki. You've done enough.
Tonight, they sleep with the dead in Helheim.
So are you reopening the investigation?
I don't think you understand. This isn't a missing persons case anymore. It's a criminal investigation.
With Matt as a suspect?
Something went missing the night he disappeared, Mrs. Bellows. It could be worth a lot.
You don't know that.
Well, you saw the lab report. Whatever was inside this statue is gone.
You know, Detective, something happened to my husband. He didn't sell off some artifact and head for Aruba.
I hope you're right.
I think you should leave.
I'm sorry. We've been getting a lot of calls from the museum people. The chief's getting calls from China. We don't have a lot of choice here. I'll call you if I find anything. Your husband doesn't speak Chinese, does he?
He didn't go on a treasure hunt to China and forget to tell me. That wasn't anything that you need to worry about.
It doesn't change anything.
What do you mean?
Statue or no statue, don't start thinking the dad ran out on us. You know that's not what happened.
I don't know what happened anymore. Nobody does.
Mom.
What?
I gotta get back to my homework.
Okay.
Of course, Loki could be an ass. Like the time he cut off all of Sif's hair in the middle of the night. Ah, well, that was just a joke.
That was just a joke?
Of course. We were like brothers. Sif was like a sister to him. Didn't you ever cut your sister's hair off while she was sleeping?
Not yet.
I'm back and I heard that.
Everything okay?
Oh, of course. I'm dead, even Brank.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Everyone knows the Thunder God can drain a horn with the best of them.
Let me get you another refill there. How's Mom?
I don't know.
So, you and Loki have been friends for a long time.
Oh, I miss those times we went to Viking together.
Sorry, a Viking?
No, that's a mental picture. No, he said a Viking. That means adventuring. That's how the Vikings got their name.
Yeah, whatever. So what about letting him off the hook, huh?
Valley. You love your father and you want to help him. That's why you're here.
You got that right.
I miss Loki too. Things are just not the same around here anymore.
So there you go. I mean, you're just helping a brother out.
You weren't there. You didn't see. Come. He's not who he used to be. This was more than mischief. This was something else. The beginning of the end.
Now my turn! My turn!
Well done, Balder. Hey! Now my turn! Back, Balder!
To Balder, the beautiful.
Balder!
Go again.
To Balder.
Frigga's enchantment is amazing.
What did you throw?
Me? I'm not a warrior. I'm blind.
But Heimdall said all the gods.
Another round of mead! Now my turn!
Let me try. Go again.
Is that your hole there?
My sons live there.
I saw them playing there. A strange sort of game.
What do you mean?
One of them was stripped to the waist, and the others threw weapons at him. Spears and swords and rocks, as though to kill him.
Don't worry, grandmother. That's my son Balder, most beautiful of the gods. He's safe.
When other gods hurl weapons at him?
I was wondering that myself.
Nothing can harm Balder. I was afraid for him, so I went through the world asking everything to promise never to hurt him.
Everything in the world?
Water, so he can't drown. Fire, so he can't burn. Wood and stone and iron, so no weapon made in the 9 worlds can kill him.
That is so Mom.
You asked all the rivers?
Everyone.
oak and ash and pine.
Everything that grows on the earth or under it.
And this mistletoe.
This is too small a thing to worry about.
Okay, your turn again.
I can't see the plan.
What are friends for? I'll guide your arm.
Watch this. And tell me he's my brother. Tell me what happened to the Loki I used to know.
Let's see what Hodor can do.
Oh, a blind man. What is his weapon?
This.
Swords and spears haven't hurt him. What will that thorn do?
And that's what we all thought. Even Balder.
Let Hodor take his turn, and we'll see.
Come on. I can't look.
Wait, Balder is bleeding.
What's going on?
Balder.
Balder, what have you done?
I think he's dead.
No, can't be. This is Balder. So, Loki, what have you got to say for yourself?
What, you speak for Odin the Allfather now, do you, Thor? Or is Odin now the father of nothing?
Odin is the father of Balder.
Who you killed.
I didn't kill your son, Frigga. I just happened to be there.
You're denying it?
I'd think twice about who you accuse, Freya, unless you want to explain to everyone what you gave the dwarves who made your necklace. Murderer!
So you're trying to cause a war between the gods now?
You're angry because Balder's dead. But I don't see anyone here who's any better than I am. You were all trying to kill him.
It was just a game.
It's always just a game.
But you made the lance that killed him!
But I never used it.
No god shall die. This is the beginning of the end.
Kill me then. And double the trouble. If that's what you want.
Vali, son of Loki.
No!
Leave him alone! Narvi! Why?
Loki took a son of Odin. He pays with a son.
You know how this ends. When I get free, you all die.
That was your father, Vali. He killed one of the best of us with a trick.
I know, but he was still your friend. Even after what he did, he is still Loki. You cannot leave him in that cave. It's torture. It's too much.
And it's his choice! Let him live without consequences. Leave him to his fate. I won't help you free him. No god will.
Nice work, Alex. Get the god dead drunk. Now what?
Now I make my big mistake.
What do you mean? Are you kidding?
I need his gloves.
Do you know what Thor did to the last guy who stole his hammer?
I saw.
Then you know this is nuts. Loki isn't even one of the good guys.
Yeah, I may be right about that, but right now, there's a guy tied up to a rock with a poisonous snake over his head. Now, I would love to call in Amnesty International, but I think it's a bit out of their jurisdiction. So I'm gonna do something about it myself.
Alex, he'll kill you. Listen, I've been reading and we've got a problem. You can't do this.
It's the only way to save Loki.
That's the problem.
Oh, great, Thor's up!
Alex, listen to me.
Not now!
Alex!
Not now!
You can't free Loki.
I think I can!
No, you can't. You shouldn't.
I can't have this conversation right now! G-Soft Thunder got on my heels!
He's not the problem.
Maybe not for you!
Alex! Alex.
Okay, now talk.
In all the Norse legends that I've read, after the gods bound Loki, Loki stays bound.
Well, it's just wrong.
You saw what he did. He killed Baldur. That's why he's there.
Look, I know the guy's not Nobel Peace Prize material. I get it.
So why are you doing this?
Because I can't just write this guy off. Look, I know he did something terrible, but doesn't mean I can't care about him.
I'm not saying that, but that doesn't mean you should set him loose.
The only mentions of Loki getting free is in the descriptions of Ragnarok. If you free him, the world will be destroyed.
Wait a minute, you found a story where Valley frees his father and causes the end of the world?
Valley doesn't free his father. That doesn't happen in any of the stories.
Then you don't know what would happen if he did.
You can't risk that.
You found it.
You took Thor's hammer, you could have been killed.
He did it for you.
Alex, don't do this. Loki doesn't get free until the gods have their final battle. They all kill each other and they destroy the world. If you break those chains, that'll happen now.
That's your theory. At last!
That's how it is. That's how that world works. Things happen the way they've always happened.
Not this time.
Cleo? Did you feel that?
Alex, stop!
Set your father free!
Do it, Valley!
Just in there.
Hurry, Alex, now!
Gorgos.
You. Where is my father?
How do you know that's not your father?
Dad.
Dad?
Dad. Is that you?
Son.
It's me. It's me, Alex. Alex!
Help me.
Go on, help him!
No. I don't know what you're up to. But I will not be a part of it. I'm sorry.
Where's my hammer?
Alex!
That is my hammer.
Thor, stop! I already paid with one son's life. Don't take the other.
He's not your son. He's not Valley.
What are you?
My father. My father is in trouble too.
Try to help. Let him go.
Give me my gloves.
What did you mean? What do you know about my father?
Did you really think that if you helped Loki, some other fool would help your own father?
You asked me to do this! Do something!
You can't free him.
I know I can't let him go, but I have to help him somehow. Where's Sejin's bowl? I have to help him. It's the least I can do.
Okay.
He saved me.
He loved his son.
I hope somebody picked up that bowl.
Did you feel it? The earthquake?
Yeah, I felt it.
Is everybody okay?
We're okay, Mom.
What about you? I heard things breaking. Any dishes?
Yeah, well, I saved this bowl.
So I hope you learned your lesson.
What lesson? Not to feel sorry for someone?
No. I like that you cared about Loki and you wanted to help him. That's one of the great things about you. But just because you feel sorry for a guy in prison doesn't mean you should set him free.
You think it really would have happened? The end of the world?
Well, I think we were 2 hammer blows away from finding out. We're messing with some major stuff here.
Wait, you want to stop doing this?
No, I want us to be more careful, and you have to stop and listen to me sometimes.
You're out here with the books. It's different when you're in there, believe me.
Look, Alex, you can't just get carried away. If you screw this up, there's no makeup exam.
You can't help but get carried away, Cleo. The stories, they don't feel like stories. It's real. The people are real.
How real is real? Is Loki still in there, chained in that cave? Or does it all disappear when we turn it off? What would have happened if we'd set him free? Ragnarok? The end of the world?
My name is Bouquet.
The misadventures of a wannabe socialite.
It's the bucket woman.
It's Bouquet!
Keeping up appearances. Tonight at 8:30 Eastern on Vision TV.